and welcome to American News Observer. At American News Observer, we bring you stories which touch your daily life, happenings which are important to you, to your loved ones, at home, outside, things that matter. I'm Sunny Thin for American News Observer, and today's topic is our mode of transportation. How good we feel, how secure we feel. We get up in the morning, we have our cup of coffee and all the daily chores, and then we go outside, start our vehicle, personal car from the comfort of our home, or we go outside, start it and drive to our work or where we shop or for other commute. We never for a moment doubt, like our personal vehicle, the car we take for granted all the time, will be in any danger of theft or some other kind of mischief. But bad things happen. Cars do get stolen at our homes, at our work, at shopping centers, or where we go for vacations. Recently I was in Canada and I was in Toronto, particularly in Brampton, and I was astonished to know the car theft rate there is one of the highest in the world. How did it happen? New cars we take for granted. New cars are so secured, they have key fob, they have locks, we can start them from our cell phones or even computers. We go nearby, the car senses that the key is there, it unlocks. But there are many things behind the scene that we do not pay attention to. And those things matter in our life when we go out and we don't see our car in our driveway, or when we go outside from our work, we don't see it in the parking lot. We go for shopping, we don't see it, but it's gone. It's stolen. Yes, new cars, old cars, they all get stolen. We don't pay attention. The cops do, everyone else do. Now, there are some things we can do to prevent this, some things we cannot. If someone comes at a gunpoint, there's nothing most of us can do except to hand over the keys. But other than that, what are the ways to secure our cars? Today we have in our studio, American News Observer's studio, Jonathan Meyer, an expert in this kind of field. How and why cars do get stolen. He's here with us to discuss how and what can be done. How they get stolen, our cars, vehicles, and what can be done to prevent that. Jonathan Meyer also has written a book, Auto Theft Buster. Auto Theft Buster. This book is available on Amazon and many other platforms where ebooks are available. John, welcome to our studio.
Oh, thank you.
So first thing first, do cars get stolen?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes. All kind of cars?
Doesn't matter old or new.
They all get
stolen.
Great. Can they be stolen from our household, outside driveway, or work?
They get stolen anywhere and everywhere.
Why do cars get stolen?
One, the cars get sometimes stripped down to the last bolt for car parts, or they might get shipped on cargo ships and cargo bins and sent to South America or Africa and used as taxi cabs or whatever.
Yeah, I was in Toronto and I was told like some cars, there are organized gangs, and the whole car with the number plate, it goes to a shipping container, that container is loaded onto the ship, and in Nigeria there are some websites you can see, those cars are available for purchase in countries like Nigeria and many other countries. I'm not only separating Nigeria. Those cars are available to purchase with the license plate from US. So first tell us something about you and how did you write a book? How did you get interested in auto thefts and related topics?
Many years ago, I used to work for Geico in the auto theft department.
Okay.
My martial arts.
What is Geico? For those who don't know.
Geico Insurance Company. It's an automotive insurance carrier. So
Okay.
they handle all different types of auto claims.
Okay.
So I was in the auto theft department, so I heard every way you can steal a car.
And there are many ways, more than one ways to steal a car.
Correct.
Okay. For the thieves. And
Yes.
there are more than one way for us, for a common folk, to lose our car or our car can be stolen.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So let's start from the beginning. Our home. What happens? What can happen to a car? Let's say somebody bought a brand new car. I have a relative who has a BMW, brand new BMW. It's SUV. It's electric. So what can happen with that car, if anything can happen? Or I have Volkswagen, brand new Volkswagen, the key fobs. No, what can go wrong with that car?
If your car's parked in front of your house, a lot of times the cars get stolen in front of people's homes because they leave the key fob in the car unlocked. And some of the cars, the mirrors come in when the car's locked, but a lot of times the homeowners, the car owners, leave the cars unlocked with the mirrors stick out. So then the thieves will be like, okay, I'm jumping in the car and hit the on button and drive off like 2 o'clock in the morning or whenever.
That is unintentional. Somebody just left the key there, or somebody left there. That is unintentional, right?
That's carelessness.
Yeah. But let's say you locked the car, you got out of the car, you locked it, you came inside the house.
So
and the
for-
car is, you have a key fob inside the house.
So let's suppose if the key fob's like close to the front door, and sometimes there are professional hackers where they can hack into the key fob to start your car, to unlock it, and the person will be able to start the car and drive off. But there's a counter to that, is either have the key fob in a Faraday cage or wrapped in thick aluminum foil, which stops the radio waves or the radio frequencies that hack into the key fob.
But isn't that being too much paranoid? Like, oh God, every day I have to come home and wrap my key in foil or Faraday cage, or isn't that being paranoid?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no, but the thieves are getting very high tech, so they will, if they want your car, they're going to find out a way to get it.
So maybe not for everyday folk, not in all neighborhood, but some neighborhood, some locations where the car theft ratio is high. Maybe this is one of the key suggestions, right?
Yes, but it doesn't matter what neighborhood you live in now,
Okay.
they're going to take it. If you're in rural America, that's a different story, but I don't know the stats for that. But if you're in the suburbs and somewhat close to the waterways, they'll try to hit your area.